Hey everybody, hopefully you can see me. Good morning. Shannon says good morning. How are you? Oh, the message was retracted. It went from good morning to message retracted. Go figure that one out. Okay. All right, Shannon. I'm not going to say good morning to you. How's that? Better? Okay. First of all, good morning to everybody else, except for Shannon, who retracted her good morning. The good morning. Good morning, Rob. How's it hanging? It's hanging all right, for 60 years old. What can I tell you? Hanging in there. Couple things. I have been working on some stuff this week and getting ready for the very long vacation that I am taking that I desperately need. Last night we went and took a look at some goats. I'm going to be putting those pictures up. You'll get to see our little goat that we are bringing in. Goats. But there's a little one that you got in a Christmas sweater. It's the funniest thing you'll ever see. So I'll be putting that up on Instagram, Twitter, because I only put decent things up on Twitter, unlike most. And I think we have a short of it too that we'll be putting up this week. Far cry from when David was showing you guys okay. Someone liked a message on my thing. Okay. Okay. The first thing I want to handle is we got a lot of interest in Zombicide, the Undead Are Alive. Up on our Macari store, and I couldn't answer the question that they wanted to answer. They asked if this is the Kickstarter version. This came in the Kickstarter box, the all-in box with everything in it, and this is just the base game that comes with it, I guess. I don't know if it has the stretch goals. So I mean, if that has what it is, we have it up there for a good price. We can get it out this week for you for the holidays. I don't know. Here, let me try this camera here. Where is the controller for it? This table is a disaster because of all the painting I've been trying to do. I plan on getting a lot of painting done this year. And I've got all the painting done for all the games that we are going to be doing over the holiday. Sorry about that. I was correcting my punctuation. I'm kidding. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Let me see if this one works. Okay, there we go. All right, so if that is the stretch goal one, I don't know. Okay, but it comes with a lot of stuff here. Boom. This is the one that comes in the box. Thanks to Cool Mini or Not for sending this. They always send me an extra version that we can auction off, sell for charity, and I always appreciate everything that they do for the channel. They've just been glorious as far as supporting us. Okay, I'll get to that. So over the holiday, here's what I got painted and ready to go. I've got another video coming out for painting of Frosthaven. I'm finishing up the last of the starter characters. These two are the same. One's a range, one's a melee. And then, which one's this? I'm painting these two for... I'm almost done with them as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to be doing some Frosthaven over the holiday. We're going to be doing some Dark Souls over the holiday. I painted up Dungeon Bowl. We're going to be doing that. I'm actually working on these two here. You know what? I'm going to come over to this other camera because I hate when that focus thing does its thing. Jeez, I'm dropping everything here today. Oh, this place. So these are the last two. The Germinate I'm working on, which is really easy, and I'm going to show you how. And the Blink Blade I'm finishing up. And then I'm done with all the starting characters for Frosthaven. Also, we got Skyrim in. It's up over there. I I've given that a go. It's really cool. I'm getting I want to do the tutorial because the video that I do, I talk about it. It made me download Skyrim. It really did. It's that good. So I've got this guy that I'm working on that I'll be done with, so we can start going. But the guy I'm going to roll with is the Nord. Okay, I really like that one. So I'm going to finish those up today, and then I will be ready. I plan on doing Undaunted, Frosthaven. I plan on doing like 4 or 5 games over the holiday, and I want to make sure everything was painted. Dungeon Bowl I planned on doing. Oh, here comes Farm Boy now. Are they all set?
Yes. You're doing good.
Yeah. How'd your stream go last night?
It was alright.
How many megs did you use?
I hope not that many.
It's gonna cost me. What are you gonna do? Hemi, good morning. I got a really neat package in this week from Alex and Valerie. And hold on, I'm gonna hold up there. They sent me this wonderful picture, and they say, "Happy holidays to you and your family, Alex and Valerie." That was to me. Them in their cave, having a good time. So I wanted to make sure I thank them so much for sending us a little Christmas present here. They sent us a CD. Big for his age too. Rex Anderson and Big for his age. Okay. And we've got a CD, and it looks like a little mini CD here. And they sent me a shirt too, which I think I'll wear on the stream at some point. So that was awful nice of them. Very, very kind of them to send that to me. I think I'm going to wear it today, as a matter of fact. Since I'm going to be wrapping Christmas presents and stuff. Oh, here we are. The Nord and Kaharjid. Or I don't even know how to say that. I don't even think I could say it, to be honest with you. But, yeah, I'm going to get those done for Skyrim. We're going to go through the tutorial for Skyrim. I'm going to switch cameras now. Up over here. So we're going to do the tutorial for Skyrim. The reason I'm on so early, I have such a busy day. I've got to edit a bunch of stuff because the only way I can upload it is I have to upload it overnight because of this. Now we are on restrictions with that company there. Jeez. Our Starlink. You have 1,000 gigabytes. Okay, even though we pay $500 a month, right? It's impossible to keep this channel going with all the things against us, but we keep plugging along. We don't let anything get to us. Matter of fact, I'm going to go in here and look and see how much he used last night, because he streamed last night. He did a live thing. So here we go. Connect to Starlink. Well, we're doing pretty good. Statistics. Let's take a look how bad that is. It's been pretty stable. It's been pretty good. I mean, I like Starlink. This whole throttling people thing is just insane. Let's see if it's in settings. No. And you know, I would go on and on about this. But you know, you can't do anything about it. I think it's in support, account and billing. There we go. There should be a thing in here. Uses. Now I'm really curious how much he used last night. Support, account, settings. No. You know what? There's just times that you just got to give up. Especially when he goes, oh, well, I hope I didn't use a lot. No, that's bad. Usage, 570. As of today, well, I don't know. We'll find out. It says 570, so that leaves us with 400 and something. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, and we only got about, what's today, the 18th? We got like 6-7 days left. That's plenty of time. So we're doing pretty good. Hi, Rob. Can you show us how to play Undaunted Stalingrad solo? Yes, as a matter of fact, I will be doing that this week. I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention to the... hold on. Your device will restart to update outside the active hours. Good. Okay. Good. Do that later. That's one of the things I'm going to be doing is showing you how to play and how I play solo. Also, Twilight Imperium, I'm going to be doing that solo. I'm going to do that. That is going to be for our European friends because I will be doing that late at night. We'll be starting about 11 o'clock at night and go to maybe about 3 o'clock in the morning, showing you how the the solo rules go. That is one of the things I plan on doing. I plan on doing some late night streams, because there is a non-usage hours from 11 to 7 in the morning. So the people that win are the people overseas. So we're going to be doing some stuff that overseas you'll be seeing some early morning stuff, and then you could watch it on replay, if you're really interested. But for our Eastern Standard Time audience, I would expect some morning streams over the holidays. Christmas Eve morning, I think I'm going to be doing a stream. Christmas, the day after Christmas, which everybody's off, I think I'll do a couple that day. Really trying to fit some stuff in. Gotta get this started. I got a game and I thought it was going to be pretty good. It's called Dungeon Heroes, and I don't know. I thought it was going to be cooler than what it was. I got this. I said, oh, this might be cool to do on a Sunday morning one of these times. Yeah, this is going to find its way onto... When there's so much great independent stuff out there, like Marching Order and all the stuff that all the support they've given me, the people at Crumbling Keep, you need to try this. You need to try this. It's really, really good. Mud and Blood edition. Would I rather have this or this? Oops, I caught it though. I'd rather have this. This is a lot deeper, and that just seems like a dumb money grab. Gwendolyn Games, right? You think you put out a better product instead of a luck-based game, to be honest with you. And you think of Martin Knight's stuff, and all the other great stuff out there. Four Against Darkness. I kind of fallen off on one guy's stuff because his wonderful support is horrible. So I just kind of, okay, I'll go my way, you go your way. Morning from Jerusalem, says Cliff. Well, good morning to you, my good friend. Yeah, we got that. I covered Zombicide. This week's podcast will be up on Wednesday or Tuesday night, depending on when I film it. Please help us and support the podcast. If you could just go and download it anywhere you get Apple products or Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You can find it there. Rob's Tabletop World's podcast. We're really trying to get our numbers up and going so we can really, I don't know what happens eventually, but after 30 days, it's supposed to tell us, hey, if we're good or if we're not good. I'm hoping people are enjoying it. I kind of tend to be a little bit more free reign there than I would on this YouTube channel. So when I cut a promo on somebody, I'm going to do it on the podcast. Because, who cares what I say on a podcast? And, here you got to be a little bit more careful. You don't want to get banned or anything like that. This is, this channel's been around a long time, and I like to keep it that way. But I tend to be a little bit more free-reined. I think I'm more comfortable. I don't think it's that I hold back here. I think what happens is, subscribed on Spotify. Thank you, Derek. You the man. I think what I'm able to do is there's no distractions, there's no cameras, there's no nothing. There's just me and the microphone. And I just talk. And one of the things that I'm finding that I'm doing, I'm saying I'm throwing away any kind of script. So if you hear me stutter a little bit, it's because I'm shooting from the top of my head. And I think that's the best way to do the podcast. Instead of the scripted, goofy, I tried to listen to a comic book podcast. And the guy was describing the book. And I was kind of interested because sometimes they really describe, hey, this book came out and I really like what this artist did and how they try to tell the story. And then they try to be funny. And the humor's just so bad. It's so awful. Don't try to be funny if you're not funny. And it's the same thing that happens on this stupid thing. Goofy faces. I did a video this week about algorithms, and I don't think people understood what I was trying to say when I said that people do not. When you see an algorithm, well, if you make goofy faces, well, guess what? More people be attuned to click your video. And you'll jump to it's all about jumping to being the first on the search engine. Well, that's not like anything in life. That's the same thing with the internet or anything like that. If you're selling something, you want to do all those keywords. If you're a business, say you're like a printing company and there are 50 printing companies, what is going to get you to the first thing? Because people are normally lazy and just go, oh, well, that looks good. It's in my area. Click. And they're more attuned to get the business. No different with YouTube. But there's just some things that I believe, and this is the point I was trying to make, is that I believe in my heart of hearts, okay, that I've got too much pride in myself to go like this. We're showing off a magazine and go. It is the most stupidest, cringy bullshit you'll ever see from a bunch of neck-bearded idiots. And, if that's what you're into, God bless you. Keep supporting them. Keep them going. See how that does for the business 5-6 years from now. But, I won't sell my soul for it. I won't hit a demographic. I won't do things just to get more people to view. Okay? Why do I do, countdowns are a big thing. Why do I do them? Because I've always done them at some point. Okay? Not because it hits an algorithm or, you eventually hit an algorithm at some point. Okay? And that's good for you. But does that mean that I have to do 500 Frosthaven videos? I did one Frosthaven video, okay, explaining my thoughts on the game. So do I have to do 1,000 of them because that hit an algorithm and I got a ton of views from it? No, I said what I had to say, and I'm not going to beat a dead horse. Now, am I doing painting videos? Are those doing as well as when I started breaking down the game and talking about the game? No. So what do? I do more painting videos. Why? Because I think it helps somebody. That's the point of this channel, is to help somebody. That's the way I do things. It doesn't fit the algorithm. And that was the point of that whole video. And then there was some other confusion with the Kickstarter eBay thing. Let me explain that real quick. Okay? I think people that put out their money and wait years for a game only to have disappointment will eventually burn people out and make them not want the game anymore. Okay? It's like if you got burned playing the stock market. Okay? You play the stock market, and what happens? You lose a ton of money. You lose your retirement. And guess what? You're not going to want to do the stock market anymore. You take a 401k, and they lose your money. okay, that you work so hard for, are you going to want to do it anymore? No. Same thing as board gaming. So you take the other option. Well, I'll wait for it to come out and I'll buy it secondhand on eBay. Well, now you got all these scalpers out there jacking up all these Kickstarter things. This is my point with Kickstarter and eBay working together. Can they be dangerous for gaming? They could push a lot of people away. They really could. It's the only point I was trying to make. And then you get people that don't watch the video and comment, and you go, you didn't even watch the video. You didn't even watch the video. And they're not even people that belong to the channel. So you scratch your head and you go, whatever. I'm going to say what I want to say when I want to say it. And I don't give two shites. Remember that, Chuck Woolery? We'll be back in 2 and 2. Love Connection. Chuck Woolery was like the coolest. Him and Wink Martindale. How are they not the coolest? You know? It's the fear of missing out that's the biggest predator. I don't think so, because you know something, I want to get something on the channel. Am I willing to pay extra to bring it to you so I can show it to you? Yeah, I do it. I'm a different case. Because I'm not going to get an Awakening Realms to send me stuff, so I got to go out secondhand market and get it. I'm not one of Isaac's boys, so I've got to go out and I've got to go get it. Okay, am I very fortunate to have certain places? A David Thompson game, I could forget about even trying to get one of those. Okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to go out and I'm going to find it secondhand on the market. Is there the fear of missing out? Well, that's why they go all in on these Kickstarters. I agree, Graham. You're not wrong. Nobody's wrong. Everybody's point does have validity. My point is, for this particular little universe here, okay, where I'm not a big time channel, and I'm not going to go to the front of the house here and find a ton of packages saying, hey kid, we want you to take a look at this. Okay, I'm very lucky. Pete and all the wonderful people over at CMON, I've done some projects for them. They've been very kind to make sure that I have whatever I need to bring to you guys. And I love bringing that stuff. As a matter of fact, one of the things I wanted to do, and I was thinking of trying to paint, but I think it would take too many days, is the Zombicide set. Because there's some amazing stuff in that box, which we'll take a look at next one. Matter of fact, I don't know when, but the Queen is making an appearance. She will be here live for her annual showing up one time a year just to say, yeah, I'm still here. He hasn't dug a hole and chopped me up and put it in it and put lime on top of it. No, the Queen is still very much alive, and we always like to hear from her once a year. Everybody, she likes to say hi to everybody. She's not that comfortable in front of the camera, but I always think it's nice because you guys have always been so supportive of her and everything that we do. Those of you that have communicated with her on Macari have found out that she's very quick to answer and take good care of you and make sure your stuff gets to you. If you're looking for her, if you're looking for all the products that we're selling on Macari, go to Macari, put in Foundations of Rome. Okay, we have that up there too. That we're raising money for charity, and look for Tiana 64. Save the seller. We try to keep things at a good price. We take not almost 90% of the time, if it's reasonable, we will take the offer. We just put Zombicide Undead or Alive up there, the base game. I'm going to paint the rest, and we're going to go at it. That game is just, my set is fun, and when I get an extra one like that from great people like that, GMT has been great to us. Flying Pig, Chip Theory has been good to me, and over the years. I just don't want to leave anybody out. I really don't. But, even Army Painter for the longest time was very good. You know what I have found out, and I want to talk real quick. Painting, you're going to see this coming up in some of the videos that I'm doing. This speed paint from Army Painter is ridiculous. It's great. Check it out. Again, the podcast, please help us out. We've got a lot of big things over the next 3 weeks. I am so excited about it. I can't wait to bring all this stuff. And I'm dedicated. I don't care if I have to drag my ass out of bed at midnight. We are going to stream until the cows come home. And there's a lot of things. These are a lot of makeup streams in my heart. These are makeup streams for what a tough year it's been for us. We're going to do our holiday live stream that we do every year. We always, come wish you guys the best, because this is a community that's very important to me. Those that have stuck around for forever, new people that are just coming in, you get a feel for who we are, what we are, and how we go. Clint, how are you doing, bro? TT for life. Good to see you. Chen, my man from Taiwan. What up, brah? And, we're not for everybody. And, we eventually get boring. But, I've tried to reinvent myself at times to a bit, to keep things fresh a little bit in my mind. Because it's not so much, oh my God, nobody's watching. Let me reinvent the channel. No, it's, all right, I've done it this way for a while. Let's do something a little different and have some fun. It may be popular. People may go elsewhere. I mean, there are 9,000 different channels out there. Okay, 9,000, easy. Everybody's got a goofy face now, and everybody's got an opinion about a game. Okay, does it make it right? No. Does my opinion matter? Does anybody's opinion matter? I think the best people that help people out on YouTube as far as board gaming is concerned are people like I've mentioned his name a lot lately, Paul Grogan, Rodney Smith. You always hear me mentioning him. Alex Smith, Rolling Solo, those type of people, where they don't give you an opinion on something, but what they do is they show you how to play it. I kind of, that's why, when you look at any video that you can consider a review, it's Rob looks at. I look at it. I explain a little bit. I give you what I think. What I think in my head is my opinion. What works for me. And then the rest is up to you. I tell you what I'm going to do with it. I tell you how I'm going to go about it. That's why it's looks at, not Rob reviews. Okay? I wish I had more time for playthroughs. I wish, we are trying to get settled here. I just don't think you can understand the year that we had trying to get settled on this farm. With all the things that are going on here and the stresses, the punch in the face monetarily, trying to take care of everyone. I've put it on my back and I'm carrying it. And, I refuse to let this thing die. I refuse to let this die, and I'm putting it on my back and I'm carrying it. And my thank you to you is to put some work in over the holiday and go, hey, something, thank you so much for supporting us. Here's some live gifts that I should have done during the year that I wasn't able to get in. Hopefully we'll have some surprises. And again, this is what I'm hoping to do. Okay. Anything can happen where everything goes wrong and I do nothing. I tell you that up front. It's just the way it is. It's just life. Life gets in the way a lot. But I can tell you this. I haven't been great physically over the past 2 years, because I'm still fighting against good old COVID. We've had a monumental move. I was hoping to do some fishing this year. I've had my life turned upside down. We've had loss. I lost my mom. I don't have to beat you up with that story again. And a lot of difficulty. I got a couple of people in here that are not the healthiest, and I put it on my back. I carry it, and I believe in what I'm doing. And that's to get to the finish line. And at the end of the day, when they're throwing sand on me, just look up and go, yeah, I did my best. I gave it everything I had. And if you could do that, before you close your eyes and you say, hey, you know something? I did everything I possibly could. Good, bad, indifferent. Rest well. And that's in my heart where I'm at. I'm going to give it until my last breath. And that's the same thing with this channel. I'm going to take it as far as I can take it. I mean, at some point, who's going to want to see a creepy old guy? Maybe you guys. I don't know. Oh, Richard, thank you so much. Happy holidays to you and your family. Hope to see Silent Death playthrough next year. I promise you. I swear on my grandchildren, Richard, that is in the books, as well as this Interceptor game that I got sitting here. Got a whole bunch of stuff just sitting here. This Interceptor game. This is another thing that is really, really got my fascination, and I think you may want to see that more than Silent Death, but I'll leave it up to you. How's that? Well, since we're here, let's give you a Godzilla, bro. Thank you. Let's see if he gets the music. Richard. Happy holidays, my brother. Happy holidays. The Big G got you. We appreciated the unfiltered. Retro, never say unfiltered or anything to do with the unfiltered gamer. If you haven't heard that story, he has an open hand slap coming, and it will come. There's a couple people in the business that have one of those. That guy is the dirtiest guy ever. Okay? And at Gen Con a few years ago, I told him I was going to take him outside and whip him something bad. And he almost cried in front of his wife. It was, and then I felt bad and I apologized, which I shouldn't have. I was filming a video for a game that I refused to review. And he stuck his face in front of the thing while I was filming it. And I said, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. And then he walked off. He stuck his face and stuck his hands in front of my camera. And he walked off thinking it was funny. Well, I shut the camera off. I ran up to him. I go, who the hell do you think? I didn't know who he was. He goes, I'm a paid reviewer. I was trying to be unfiltered. It was one of the most cringiest responses, and he looked like he needed Depends when I was done talking to him, because I told him, like, you gotta understand one thing about me, buddy. I go, why would you do that? You think it's funny? I don't think it's very funny. And I go, I'll tell you what. Why don't we go outside and settle this like men? I go, because I don't take a step backwards. I don't know how many times I told the story. I hope I'm not boring people with it. And he humming. And then his wife came over and she looked terrified because I was red in the face and I was just ready to drag him out of there. I didn't care if I got thrown out. What, you think I care? Oh, I just took a plane flight home earlier. Fine with me. And then I felt bad because I just shook him up real bad, and I apologized to him and his wife, and I said, I'm sorry, but you have to understand, I don't appreciate that. And that was it. Have you played Iron Helm? Yeah, it's pretty good. Is it as good as some of the other stuff that I've gotten independently? No. I think it's a very good game. I think Marching Order is. I really listen. I'm going to give this their support for this channel has been fantastic. They've sent me all this stuff. I can't thank them enough for everything that they've done. Iron Helm is good, solid. A matter of fact, I did it live here, Graham. You could check the video here. I thought it was very good, very good. I just think there's some things that came out this year that were better. Marching Order, D100 Space, Martin Knight. Some of the Four Against Darkness supplements were just fantastic. I'm looking. Next year, you're going to see a lot more independent stuff. I think you'll really like it. I think it's good. Huge fan of the aesthetics. I think I agree with you, Graham. It's absolutely beautiful. Get a chance to play D100 Space anymore? Yes, I did. I played some off camera. Kevin, good morning and happy Christmas. Happy Christmas to you, my brother. We're going to be doing our Christmas stream right before the holidays. Clint, thank you so much. We're going to give you Godzilla before I get out of here because I got to get going. All right, Clint, let's see what happens. Come on. I'll tell you, this finicky lizard. Sorry, brother, but thank you so much for the support. It really helps a lot. It really does, guys. It really, really, really does. You guys are the best. But get ready because starting Wednesday, you're going to see a lot of stuff. Don't forget the podcast. That also comes up. Episode 4. I'm going to try to keep it to an hour. That's going to be our holiday edition. We're going to talk about a bunch of stuff. I plan in the new year getting some guests on for a segment or two, which will be fun. And no goofy stuff. No, it's when we talk podcast, I like to be serious. I like to give you good content that makes you think. Not thinking. You want to know something? I'm not a comedian. If I was a comedian, I'd just be telling jokes all the time. Okay? So what I am is somebody that's going to bring you information, help you out, maybe tell you some life experiences to help you along the way from this old coot. And just be one of those guys that is going to bring what you really need to hear. What I feel you need to hear. And if you don't want to hear it, hey, there's a whole bunch of people that'll tell really bad jokes, make goofy faces, and make their channel about them more than the games themselves. And that's what I plan on doing over these couple of weeks, is really, really showcasing some games. So when you get those gift cards for Christmas, well, guess what? Maybe you'll have that leg up on what you want to do. So big things ahead. I'm very excited going into the new year of just bringing you guys the best that I can be and really excelling. So hopefully we can really bring it home. Thank you, Richard Clint, for donating. It really means a lot, and it really helps us a lot. It really, really does. More than you guys will ever know. And, something you get a Godzilla out of it, too. So it's a crapshoot. I'm trying to think. I got to send some emails out. Again, thank you to Alex and Valerie for their lovely gift. I'm very excited. Matter of fact, the picture is out here because it's going to go back with my cornet thing. We'll show it one more time. They sent us a wonderful T-shirt, some CDs, and this wonderful picture. Which, if you send a picture, we're going to start our fan thing again. And there you go, right there with Godzilla and Jim Cornette. All right, Valerie and Alex will forever sit. And we're going to try to get. Send me a picture, email me a picture at novaprime860@hotmail.com. I'll print them out. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our fan page back. That's going to be our background. Instead of a ton of games, how about pictures of everybody again? I really like that idea. I thought it was a great idea, and I think that's what I'm going to do going forward. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. That way you guys feel like you're part of this, even more than you already are. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays from the Janice family to everyone here. Huzzah. Take care, all. Well, Grant, Gramtastic, fantastic, Graham, fantastic. Thank you so much, my brother. You've been here a long time, and we're very thankful for you. Very, very thankful for you. And I'm just glad to see that you're doing well. I know I remember, and you know something. Somebody said to me the other day, "Hey, how do you keep track of all 19,000, 500 people?" I go, "You'd be surprised how many people I remember." I remember when Graham was going through a very, very tough time. I would send a couple emails, and we tried to send some encouragement and stuff like that. And life has a way of working out. It really does. And I know all of you. I do. I pay attention. I really do. I could tell you almost every person that's gone, and how I miss them. How important the Kabukis, the Grahams, Kevins, and Richards, and Shannons, and Clints, and Rick, and all the people, Cohen and A. Hemi. All of you have a story. TT for life. Everybody has a story that they tell when they and there's a lot of people in the background that don't say anything. And maybe they'll send me an email every once in a while. I remember. I know you're in the background somewhere. I know you're watching. And that means a lot to me. This channel's more than just... This never was about me and never will be. It'll always be about board games. My ability to maybe help somebody learn, pick up a brush. And most of all, helping charities. And number two, a bunch of people being here. And I don't have to feel alone playing this stuff. And doing this stuff, sharing it with you guys. That's why this channel's here. I've been very fortunate along the way over the years, and here we come into the end of a year, and I've been very fortunate to have the support and the love and the caring that everybody's given me. And you've been able to watch my family along the way. We pull back the curtain. You kind of know quite a bit about us, and it's just been a fantastic journey that continues on today. Be sure to check out the podcast. If you haven't downloaded it, if you haven't subscribed to it, please do, and give us a 5-star like, because I don't know what that does. I still haven't figured it out. I'm working on the technology of the podcast. I'm trying to get this thing off the ground. I could really, really use... I can use a little push there. It's new ground for me, but it is a way for me just to talk endlessly, which I do anyways. My man, Sean Makowski. Miorin, Merry Christmas, my friend. Sean has been here and has helped us out more than life itself. I can't thank him enough for everything that he's been. I remember getting a chance to spend a little time with him over at Historicon back in, I think it was 2016, 17, somewhere in there. 18, somewhere in there. I still have a picture of him and I. That means a lot to me. That we took together. That's a perfect example of just people that mean something to you. And you don't forget them. You don't forget the times and things. So, guys, I'm going to go get my stuff done because I got some wrapping to do. I got to finish painting. I got to edit. I've got tons of stuff to do. So I have some great content for you over the holiday season, as well as expect to see me live quite a bit, folks. All right. I love you. I really do. You guys are the best fans out there. You're not even fans. You're just people that turn on the thing. Your fans are fanatics. Why would you be a fanatic for some old fart showing off games? What can I tell you? Rob, take care. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and I hope you have a wonderful Merry Christmas. Don't forget to check out our Christmas stream. I think it'll be either Wednesday or Thursday. The Queen makes her annual appearance and talks some stuff. And I'm sure she'll be talking some shit about the old man. I love you all. Until next time, it is your old pal Rob saying, we shall see you soon. And don't forget tomorrow, my top games of the year, 10 to 1. Go check out that video. See what the number one game of the year is. What I thought was. I don't know what to tell you. Till next time, everybody. Love you. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.